My name is Josiah Okereke, and I study Sustainable Building Engineering at Humber Polytechnic.
I'm Rochelle, and I'm in Media Communications.
My name is Mafei, and I'm the Senior Administrator of Esports at Humber Polytechnic.
My name's Josh Martin, and I'm the founder at SimStaff.
This is the Canadian International AutoShow, the largest automotive event in Canada held annually in Toronto, Ontario. It's a massive showcase where car manufacturers, dealers, and specialty builders unveil their latest models, concept cars, and futuristic tech. But this year, it wasn't just about cars. Humber Esports, in partnership with SimStaff, brought students straight into the heart of it. Not just as spectators, but as creators, technicians, and brand representatives. From simulation booths to creative branding and technical troubleshooting, students took on real roles with real stakes. So we asked them, what did they learn, what stood out, and what does this mean for their future?
This was the first time we'd worked with Humber, so for us, in terms of managing expectations and seeing what was happening, it was almost a blank slate, which was really, really nice. Throughout the show, there was some real dedication from the students throughout. Everyone was prompt, they were personable, their presentation was great, and ultimately delivered kind of what we needed as a brand. And as the founder who was out there, gave me a lot of confidence in what was going on. I think one situation that's worth mentioning is throughout the activation, we had people engaging with social media to take part in the simulators. And Nitik, who is on the stand with us, came up with the idea that we could incentivize people by following us on social media platforms to get more laps. This ultimately was something that I hadn't considered, and a lot of us at the business hadn't considered, and it led to greater signups, greater brand engagement, and a long-lasting impact, which simply we wouldn't have thought of ourselves. So massive credit to himself for sure for that.
For the auto show, I feel like I tried to keep it more kind of corporate style, so making it really clean and making sure that we captured key people from SimStaff who were interacting with everyone that was there. One of the key moments I feel like is getting Josh, the CEO, and capturing him interacting with people, not just sitting back and overseeing everything, but actually getting in there and interacting with the people that were maybe waiting in line or people who are waiting to use the rigs.
As an event technician, I essentially helped with originally setting up the booths, assembling all the sims, and when it came to actually letting the public in, I was helping the public get in and out of the sims, as well as helping people understand how sims work. One of the biggest challenges that we had was basically figuring out the way we were going to have it all organized. There was a bit of an issue with a supplier for the booth itself. So the way that it looked was not actually the way we wanted it to look before. When we actually started putting everything together, the biggest challenge was trying to make sure that everything looked good and was super accessible.
My whole point of being at Humber Polytechnic is to make sure that students have the coolest, most growth-related things that they can do in the realm of gaming and esports. When I see photos and videos or hear SimStaff talk about how our students integrated into this, whether it was Josiah, Matt Redwood, or Mafei working with people trying it for the first time, or it's them engaging with the audience and talking about why they're at Humber and what the partnership is about. To me, that was ultimately what this partnership was for. It's to get them there. So for me, like from my perspective as a partner, that's the thing that mattered the most, right? I'm not trying to get them to do anything more than find out more about themselves and be 2 feet in spaces where they can make their dreams reality.
So when it comes to comments to pass on to students who took part at the auto show, it is a little bit cliche, but there truthfully isn't enough words. Humber and the students that came forward were absolutely exceptional. Everyone was working relentlessly, going above and beyond. They were able to bring knowledge to the table, but ultimately I think we gained a lot of brand reputation as well, because people saw Canadian students working with a Canadian business with stuff they were clearly passionate about as well. So we certainly left a mark on the show, hopefully with the wider industry as well, and I'm just excited for the future, working both with these existing students, some of them now alumni, but also the future talent coming through as well. We're always looking to do bigger and better, and I'm confident we can do that with Humber.
The auto show was a huge win for both SimStaff and Humber Esports, proving once again that the world of esports and sim racing are closer than ever. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Big things are coming, and this partnership is nowhere near done. Make sure to check out SimStaff on all their socials, and if you made it this far, you already know what to do. Follow, subscribe, and stay locked in for more.